Oh, guys, Mark Nicol here again. So, following on from what would be yesterday's video, it's now 10:15 on Friday night. I've now finished. I'm in the process of finishing my training session. While I was training away, excuse me, a couple of things came to mind that were lessons to me and lessons that I want to share with you. First off, I have my workouts planned and written up on the wall. That's kind of like the ideal. But life isn't always ideal, is it? And today was one of those days where the last time I did the session that I've done today, I'd had loads of sleep, I'd had a pretty chilled out day, I was feeling full of beans and I was feeling good. I came into the gym, I came in to train today already feeling a bit dejected and a little bit cheesed off, because I knew that to try and match or improve on what I had done the last time was going to be a real struggle today, because I'm not as well rested. I've had a very different day. It's later in the day, and yeah, and I kind of started off with like, oh well, fuck it, we'll just go through the motions. But you know, actually as I got into the session, kind of perked up, felt pretty good, and I've actually improved on what I did last time. So unexpected, I've actually improved on what I did last time. But the point I'm trying to get to is, how often in your life do you feel dejected or cheesed off at yourself? How often do you speak negatively to yourself because you feel like what you're doing is not good enough, that you should be able to do more? My lesson today was that in my fitness, in my diet, in my nutrition, in my relationships, in my business, in my life, really the only thing that really counts, the only thing I really need to be focusing on is not am I doing enough, am I doing more, am I improving on what I did last time, but that on the day to day, as long as I can go to bed at night feeling like I have done my best, as long as I feel like I have given my very best to all areas of my life, then I can feel satisfied, because I know that in the long term, if I go with that mentality, if I go in at starting things off with, I'm going to just give it my very best, and that will be enough, that in the long term that will pay dividends. Because so often you can kind of come in and you've got this expectation of like you've got to do more and more and more all the time, and that can so negatively impact on your capacity and your enjoyment of life. Yeah, so that was the big lesson for me, is what are you striving for? Are you striving to be perfect, or are you just striving to do your best? But be genuine in when you consider, are you actually giving your very best? I wonder. It's been a bit of a wake up for me. The second point that I wanted to raise to you today was, the most important thing I have found in the training that I've done in the last the last 6 months or so, and the education side of things, is the one thing that really influences how we view life, how we engage with life, and kind of how we really get on with things is our state. Okay, our state being, I suppose in the most simplistic terms, how you feel in the moment. Okay, now your state can be influenced by what you focus on. So whether you deliberately focus on positives, or whether you allow your focus to shift towards negatives, on the type of language that you use. So in one moment, are you feeling pissed off, or are you a little bit peeved? Yeah, the language that you use in one moment or in one experience will influence your state in that moment. Okay, so saying you're pissed off makes you feel, behave and act very differently than if you go, well, I'm a bit peeved. Yeah, so you can use your language differently. And then thirdly is your kind of physicality. Okay, so if you're in a situation, if you're in an experience or an environment, and you're like, you're going to feel in that moment weak, deflated, like your body does, right? So you can change your state in that moment. Standing tall makes you feel different, changes your state. Okay, you feel more powerful, you feel stronger. feel more confident, and so on. Okay, so your body language or your body can reflect your mood, but equally your body can create your mood. Now, the point I'm trying to get to is that when I came in to train tonight, not in the mood. Alright, my state was poor. I was tired, I wasn't really up for this, I was kind of just ready to go through the motions. But you can have a few tricks up my sleeve that influence the state that I want to be in when I train. Got some pumping music playing, coming out of the iPad, just on YouTube. That really kind of influences your mood, and you'll know how that feels. That can go one of two ways, can't it? There'll be pieces of music that come out of nowhere and they're associated with a sad time and they'll make you cry unexpectedly in a moment, or you've got some music that's associated with a really happy time in your life and you hear it, and no matter how cheesed off you are, it just makes you smile in that moment. So for me, get the pumping music on. That was awesome. That really got me going. My language was that shift from I'll go through the motions to I'll give it my best. I'll do my best. I'm here to do my best. And I did, and I bettered what I did last time, so I'm going to do my best. On the wall, or on the back of the garage door in front of me, I have 3 things as well, language-wise. It says, I am enough, I am committed, and I'm worthy. And those 3 things I keep sort of repeating in my head all the time while I'm in here training, because it just boosts me mentally. It feeds me and my soul spiritually, and it really makes my state good. And of course, once you get going with the exercise as well, from that 3rd dimension, your physicality, well, yeah, my state immediately changes because you feel up for it, because you're moving well. As the great Tony Robbins says, if you want to change your emotion, then change your motion. So the easiest way to feel good is to get up and move. If you want more energy, then do something energetic. If you want to feel like a bag of shit and feel tired, then sit on the sofa and do fuck all. Yeah? Excuse me, I'm kind of ranting and I'm well up for it. You can see how I'm going to sleep tonight, I don't know. But so 2 take-homes from tonight's little workout session. 1, just do your best. Feel confident that you are giving your life your very, very best. And be honest with yourself. And that's probably the hardest thing you'll do, because that takes the most courage, is to actually question, am I genuinely giving life my best? Because I know for a long period of time, and still in various kind of facets and points of my life, I know I'm not, for various reasons, be it fear or anxiety or fear of judgment or whatever else. I know that there's some places still I'm not quite giving it my very, very best, but there's something I'm working on. And then finally, how to influence your state. So if tomorrow you wake up feeling rubbish and you don't know why, then let's have a think about how you might influence your state, how you can take control and change how you feel in a moment. So it could be something to do with your focus. So if it's raining and it's grey and it's miserable outside, most people go, oh fuck, it's raining and it's grey and it's miserable. They focus on something negative. So shift your focus on something positive. Same scenario, you could look out the window and see, wow, look at those amazing clouds. Yeah, so just change what you're looking at, change what you see. You could put on some music. So if you feel depressed or low, whack on some music that makes you feel good. Music that you know makes you feel good. James Brown, Get Up, I think is the song. Brilliant. First thing in the morning, something amazing. Just boom, get your spirits going. Something that makes you want to dance instantly changes your state. Will make you feel in a positive frame of mind. And then your physicality. If you walk down the stairs going, oh, fuck, what a long week that was. Thank God it's Saturday. Boom! Do something different. You get, I don't know, do something mad. 10 star jumps. Run up and down the stairs, or even just take a breath. And change your posture, change your physicality. You immediately change your state. And I guarantee you change your state and you go into your day with this belief that you're going to give it your very best. Today's going to be an absolutely epic day. Awesome day. Anyway, I'm going to go and try and cool down, calm down, see if I can't get some sleep. Anyway, I love you. Thank you so much for watching these videos. It means so much to know that you do. I really hope that all my mad ramblings and all this stuff, it helps you and encourages you in some way, because that's what we're here for. Have a good time. Speak to you soon. Bye.